the signal tower is still pulling the strings in Little Nightmares, and I have a feeling that the signal man has a little bit more to do with Little Nightmares 3 than we first thought. And yes, you read that title correctly. Lo is the mirror man you see in the comics, and as you know in my last theory about Little Nightmares, I talked about the signal tower and it had something to do with Alone's disappearance. If you want to learn more about that, I recommend watching that video after this one. We can see the signal tower's effects in this game through the TVs. We actively see the workers and even the kin and mini-kin watching, along with the many hints to the other games. And what is up with this spiral painting we keep seeing across the game? Please keep watching till the end and leave a like and subscribe, please. Hold on, you're gay if you don't subscribe, so press it. I'm going to assume you pressed it, because imagine being gay in 2025. It's so weird. To the video. Now, if you don't know who the Mirror Man is, he's from the comics, and basically it happened before the events of Little Nightmares 1 in the orphanage of the mall. But they start looking at some mirrors which shows their best selves. The Mirror Man then appears and starts trapping them in the mirrors. He almost caught Six, but she barely escaped and destroyed the mirror he was in, which weakened the Mirror Man. Now, if we ignore the fact that Lo and the Mirror Man have the same powers to travel through mirrors, we can see that the face of the Mirror Man is extremely weird, and actually he resembles the residents of the Pale City, kind of. So what if this game is a prequel to Little Nightmares 2? I mean, it makes sense. Now, of course the Thin Man still exists because of the loop, because that loop is still happening, and the eye, which is super visible in the other games, is only seen in the necropolis with the monster baby. So what if this monster baby was part of the signal tower, which was manipulated to life, and it just stumbled upon a city somewhere random in the Middle East and killed everyone in it? I mean, we see it from the concept art, so maybe this doll is just a shell for all the guts and gunk inside of it. Yeah, like, you know what would have been cool? If we got an actual boss fight with this baby. Not that stupid one where you hide behind boxes and it uses dumb eye to freeze you like stone. Like, imagine ripping off its shell to reveal a flesh baby. That would be terrifying. Another easy thing that would have made this game at least an 8 out of 10 instead of a 5.5 out of 10. But anyway, the eye could have started with the monster baby, but then the technology was copied into places like the mall. So now that we have theorized that this game is a prequel to the second game, which is a prequel to the first game, lots of prequels, the age difference between the Mirror Man and Lo makes sense, because the least this game is 30 to 40 years before the first game. And even the surroundings looks mid 1920s. We see the Pale City in the mid 1950s or 60s, and similar for the first Little Nightmares game. So now let's talk about how he went from this face to this face. And the elephant in the room, the Mirror Man is white and he's black. So yeah, Lo is black, but more importantly, the Mirror Man's face is screwed up and almost like a gas tentacle thing. So could it be that the mirrors are actually having a similar effect to the TVs in the Pale City? Or maybe, and the more likely, is that because of the signal tower, once the children grow up, especially the ones with powers, we see them turn into horrifying beings. Think of it, when Six was in the signal tower for probably decades, because time in the signal tower works very different to the outside world. This is proven by the lower gravity in the room, which looks like normal gravity, but it's just time is so slow that it looks like the object is moving slowly. And the Thin Man, who is just grown up Mono, twisted by the signal tower to become this incredibly tall, skinny man. And as we know, Mono gained a suit by the Thin Tower, and it also means, like, the signal tower chooses which children to turn into monsters. All of the monsters in Little Nightmares were once children, and it seems like the signal tower chose Lo, and using his loneliness, which is the same thing it did to Mono, using the betrayal he felt from Six to make him sit on that chair and start the loop again. Because without the Thin Man, the signal dies. So judging from that, we can absolutely say that it's possible and extremely likely that once Lo grows up, that he will become the Mirror Man we see in the Little Nightmares comics. But now we must address his skin color. Well, guess what? Mirror Man is black. I think people think he is white because of the bright light he's in, but his skin is definitely black, so suck it. And he's also the only black kid in Little Nightmares. So just saying, Supermassive were not hiding this as well as they thought. I know Lo escaped to the counties, but as I said in my last video, it's impossible for that to be outside the nowhere, because then that makes the nowhere like the never in Minecraft. I refuse to believe that one step in the nowhere is 8 steps in the real world, which I really hate that they added a real world. Why is there a real world? I really do not like it, because now it feels like a dream. I know it isn't a dream and it's 100% a real place, but it's almost like it's been Hello Neighbor-fied. It doesn't fit right with me, because there was no mention of this in the other 2 games, which shows how they really didn't care about Tazia's story and kind of just chose the easy route. This was just a place kids go to in their mind. Anyway, this place he travels to is still in the nowhere. It's just a peaceful place in the nowhere. But I bet through this time he spends alone, do you get it, in the counties, he probably perfected his mirror powers, and because of his loneliness, he went to kidnapping kids to satiate his loneliness and possibly replace Alone, which I theorized was taken by the signal tower and basically absorbed. If you haven't, go watch that video after this one. And the last part that proves my theory is when 6 smashes the Mirror Man disappears. That seems familiar. Oh yeah, Lo can't travel or use broken mirrors. Theory proven, I'm the best. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please subscribe. This is your last chance to save yourself from the homosexuals and become a top Sigma Alpha. Please watch this video about Lone not being imaginary to fully understand this one, because I wouldn't make you sit through 16 minutes of me talking, would I? Goodbye.